Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be doing a New Year's Eve inspired tutorial. I've got a little bit of like a contrast here with my sparkly earrings, which these were a gift from Rare Beauty a while back and I love them for special occasions. I wear them like every time I go out basically, which is not that often, but just shows you I really enjoy these. So I felt like they'd be perfect for New Year's Eve. We're going to be doing a full drugstore look. I'm going to be really amping it up. We're going to be making it really special, but also I'm keeping it casual with the outfit because let's be real, I'm not going anywhere on New Year's Eve, okay? I'm staying home, but I still want to look cute. Now that I'm a mom, like I feel like I didn't leave my house really before I was a mom, and now that I am a mom, I like really don't leave my house, you know what I mean? The evenings are for home, which is great, you know? So let's just get right into it. We're gonna do the eyes first. I'm gonna start off with the Maybelline Express Brow Pencil just to fill in the brows. I'm wanting to go really extra glam on the eyes today, and I'm feeling like normally most New Year's Eve looks are like smoky and silver, and today I was like, what if we did something that leans a little more purple? The look is kind of in my head. I don't want it to be like a dark purple, but like a magical purpley pink / silver New Year's Eve look, you know? This brow pencil is really good. It's been a while since I've been like impressed by a new brow pencil, and this one is really nice. All right, first we're gonna lay down a base on the eyes. I'm wanting to use the Superhyped liquid pigment eyeshadows from Moira. I guess these are technically like not at the drugstore, but you could use any sort of like eye base, eye primer. I just really like the color of these. I'm gonna mix two shades. One of them is like a mauve, which is called Next Step. And then the other one is like a nice light kind of milky taupe. This is called My Way. I feel like combined, maybe potentially they would make a really nice color. This could be me completely guessing. I am completely guessing, but I've got both of those on the back of my hand. I'm gonna work this into the hand and just kind of create like a soft taupey mauve. Yes. Sometimes I impress myself with my color mixing skills, honestly. Yay. My art classes are coming in handy from all those years in high school. All right, we're gonna apply this as a base all over the eye. It's perfect. I love this color. I'm really making sure to blend up and out. I feel like the lines might not be perfect initially, but we'll be applying a lot of glitter on top. I'm also going to take some of that same color that I made and I'm going to apply it on the lower lash line. I know this is kind of backwards from what I usually do, but since I mixed up this color on my hand, I don't really want to like make a different color on accident for the lower lash line. So we'll just work around it with concealer when we get to the lower lash line and the under eye area, but we're just kind of like creating a base all around the eye for all the next products to go. I immediately thought of Moira again when it comes to sparkly eyeshadows. So let's see here. This one is cool. This is like full on pink, super different. Honestly, let's try this. This is called Prima Donna. It's got like a purple and pink shift to it, and I think it might be exactly what I'm looking for. Hopefully anyway. We're gonna channel our inner like disco Barbie tonight. I feel like that's gonna be fun. Okay, this is the shade, yeah, Prima Donna, I already said that. And ooh. Okay, so it's like pink, it's gold, it's green, it's everything. Ooh, that is cool. Okay, I'm gonna pop that onto the back of my hand, and I'm actually gonna, these do not smell good. That's the only downside to these, but they're gorgeous. So I'm gonna pick that up on that same brush actually, and we're gonna start applying this all over the eyelid. This is so pretty. So it's definitely leaning more like pink and gold. There's like such a pretty blue shift and green shift in there as well. It's kind of like a rainbow. And I'm just kind of tapping and buffing this onto the eyes. I want to work in lighter layers just in case I want to layer on like a lighter color. So I'm thinking that this would be a great kind of all over glitter base. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just taking my brush and buffing it all over the eye. I'm not too worried about the lines over here. We're gonna clean that up later with a makeup wipe. I'm just trying to create something pretty on the lids. We can always make sure it looks more precise later. That's the beauty of doing your eyes first. Something like that. Okay, then we've got this glitter. This is more of like a silver. It's called Sea Star. It's got like purple and pink shifts though. It's a lot lighter. Ooh, okay. I think we need to take a little bit of the lighter Sea Star color and pop that in there as well. I'm just having fun with these shades, honestly. They're so pretty. I'm focusing that color in this area a little more to try to create some dimension. And then I feel like I want a little more oomph to the eyes. Let's see here. I've got these With Love Cosmetics pressed glitters. I have this gorgeous pink though, or like this kind of purple color. Honestly, my favorite is Snow Angel. It's a beautiful, like, just iridescent white pressed glitter. ColourPop also makes quite a few pressed glitters if you're wanting a similar effect, but I'm just gonna take this on my fingertip and just press this into the eyelid. I don't want it to be too wild, but I definitely want there to be a nice even layer of this scattered throughout the eyelid, just for an extra boost of something fun. If you happen to still have the Tati Beauty palette, the Aura pressed glitter in there would be perfect for this as well. I know they don't make that anymore, but that would seriously be an amazing product to pair with this. All right, we're gonna go for some pretty bold lashes. I'm gonna apply the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara, which is always a good idea when it comes to fluffy, bold, voluminous lashes. I honestly am due for a new bottle of this, but we're just gonna make this one work. Okay, now I'm gonna create a little bit more of shape with the eye look, and I'm making sure not to wipe away the cream shadow we have on the lower lash line, which I just barely realized right now. I could probably finish the lower lash line and just be really careful with the makeup around it. So I'm gonna take that same Prima Donna glittery color. I'm gonna put some of that on the back of my hand, pick it up with like a more detailed brush, and we're gonna apply that across the entire lower lash line. That is so pretty. I feel like it almost looks funny having this on the eyes already, but honestly it can be helpful when working with glitter because then you can make sure that you're able to wipe away any of the fallout. So I'm just gonna kind of finish up the eye look with this mascara, and then we're gonna move into our base makeup. I'm loving how this is looking though. I'm living out my Barbie disco dreams already. You know, I was originally gonna wear false lashes, but I think we might be good without them. Let's of course finish up the look and see, but I think we're gonna be okay. For primer, we're gonna go into the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This one has the niacinamide in it. I'm just gonna smooth this through the T-zone and then drag the excess all over the rest of the face. And then while that kind of sets, I'm gonna go ahead and shake up my Maybelline Super Stay Skin Tint. This stuff is so good. It's great for everyday and also more glam looks because it gives good coverage, has longevity, but it's lightweight. So it's really the best of all the worlds in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and apply this all over. A little goes a long way, but seriously, it looks so good on the skin. I feel like this is my current favorite drugstore foundation. Yeah, I think it is. I'm trying to think if there's any others right now, but this one really is something special. The L'Oreal serum is also really nice. That one's a little more glowy and not quite as long wear, even though it wears well. So yeah, if you're looking for a good new drugstore foundation, this is where it's at. I'm just pressing everything into the skin with my sponge. All right, now for concealer, the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. I love this stuff, you guys know. I am just taking that directly on my sponge. And I'm going to apply this lower than I usually do since we already have eye makeup on. That way I can use what's left on the sponge and take it up toward the eyeshadow versus like accidentally putting too much too close to the eyeshadow. But this is seeming to work really well to just work my way around the eyeshadow a bit. Love that for me. I'm gonna add some extra concealer in this area. I have like a galaxy of pimples coming up. I don't know what happened. A little solar system, but it is what it is. Since we're going glam tonight, we're gonna do the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. This is their contour wand in the shade Fair Light. Just wanting to add a bit of this to the face to really sculpt everything today. Do some on the side of the nose. I'll even sculpt around the lip a little. And I'm just gonna take my brush and blend all of that out. And under the cheekbones, I'm blending upward so that it lifts the face, but I think this is looking really nice. All right, we want to keep that disco theme going even in the complexion. So I'm going to use the Halo Glow setting powder from e.l.f. This just allows your makeup to be a little more glowy while still lasting all night, which is so nice. So I'm going to press that underneath the eye area first. I love this powder, especially under the eyes. And then I'm going to press that through the T-zone. And then with the fluffier side of this brush, I'm taking a bit more of that powder and working it into the sides of the face as well. I just want everything to be locked to make sure it lasts all night. And I want to make sure any bronzer that I'm going to apply doesn't skip on this cream contour. For bronzer, I'm taking a nice fluffy brush and dipping into my Juvia's Place Bronzed Bronzer Duo. This is so good. I'm going to mostly go into this lighter shade, but I'm also going to add a little warmth with the second shade and just dust that right on top of where we applied the e.l.f. contour stick, or contour wand, I guess it was. You get the point. I'm also going to use that to warm up the neck, bring it down on the chest so that everything matches too. We're going to do highlighter first, then we're going to do blush. I just like to do that to make it blend a little better. So I'm going to go into my Moira highlighter. This is the shade Honeysuckle. It's like a peachy pink. It's really beautiful, and I felt like a pinkier highlight would just suit this look really well, especially with the eyes. So I'm just going to dust that on the highest parts of the face, focusing on the cheekbones. And I am going to go a little more intense than I usually do because it's New Year's, you know? And usually there's like more dim lighting. So usually at night I like to amp up the glow a little. I'm also going to take a flat brush and apply that same exact Moira highlight in the inner corner of the eye to really brighten things up. I love an inner corner highlight. It's my favorite. And then we're going to do a little bit underneath the brows too. All right, for blush, I found this blush in my collection. I was like, ooh, this would be perfect. The Physicians Formula Mauve Matte's Butter Blush. Look how pretty. It's like a gorgeous mauve tone. I think something like this is going to be absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to smile and apply that to the apples of the cheeks. Once that's applied, I'm going to go back in with my powder brush and just kind of buff the edges. I always do this with my blush. I find that I get the best like seamless application when I go back over and just buff around each product so that it starts and stops really seamlessly. There's not like a harsh line anywhere, but it still has like intention with the placement, if that makes sense. I'm loving how this is looking. All right, we're gonna wipe off any foundation that got on the lips. And I just can't get enough of my Rimmel Cappuccino lip liner, so we're wearing it again. It's just such a good color. It looks so good with that eyeshadow too. In the center of that, I wanted to use the Milani lipstick in the shade Secret. It's been so long and I felt like this would just be the perfect pinky little lipstick to pair with that lip liner for this look. So I'm just buffing that in with my fingertip to just blend it into the lip liner. And then I love a good gloss. So I'm actually gonna take this Morphe Clear Gloss. I really like this formula. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand though so I don't like get it completely disgusting in the tube with my lip liner and lipstick. I'm just gonna tap this onto the lips with my finger. Okay, at first I wasn't sure if this was gonna look too pink compared to the eyes because I really did like the more mauve feel, but I actually feel like it looks really pretty with the blush, and there is that kind of hot pink and gold undertone in the eyes throughout, so I think it works. All right, we're gonna assess the situation, also known as adding more bronzer. Okay, we're gonna add even more glow. This is usually more glow than what I normally do, but for New Year's Eve, we're just gonna look like a disco ball, okay? I'm gonna take the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. I'm just gonna spritz that all over. And then I'm gonna press that in with my sponge. You know, I feel like I need a not glowy powder to kind of just smooth out some of these areas. Hold on. I found this Essence Powder Foundation. It has a little coverage, but sometimes I like that. I'm just gonna use this to kind of buff over the pores. I forget sometimes that e.l.f. powder, like it melts into the skin and it's super glowy. So if you have more large pores in the T-zone, you might wanna skip that powder in those areas and just buff it into the outsides of the face. There we go. I feel like that looks a lot more smooth. All right, let's lock in the brows. We're gonna use the NYX Brow Glue. I still can't decide if I love this or not, honestly. I keep giving it chances because I feel like so many people really rave about it. Maybe I'm just not using it right, but for me, it just doesn't hold actually the way that other brow gels do. One that I do love is the Milani Brow Gel. It's so good, but I couldn't find mine, so here we are. We're gonna use the NYX Brow Glue instead. It'll be fine. All right, you guys, so there you have it. There's my New Year's Eve look using all affordable and drugstore makeup. I hope you guys love this look as much as I do. It's so polished, it's fresh, but it's like something different. It feels just perfect for New Year's Eve, honestly, especially with some sparkly earrings. I feel like New Year's Eve is fun because you can kind of go all out and go a little more sparkly than you normally would. I love how this turned out. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Let me know in the comments down below, what's your vibe this year? What are you doing? Are you gonna be doing your makeup whether you're home or going out? out? And if so, what are you gonna wear? Also, do you guys have any like fun New Year's Eve traditions? Especially if you stay home, because I would love to hear from you. I need some new ideas. I don't really have like solid New Year's Eve plans or traditions, so give me some ideas. I would love to hear from you. I love you all so much. Thank you for making this year so special. We have so much to look forward to going in the new year. I truly love you all so much, and I just am so thankful for your love, your support, the fact that you come and watch my videos. Like, it means the absolute world to me, and I love doing what I do, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful, safe, healthy, happy new year, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.